Okay guys, so obviously we're going to be starting off this video fresh face. I've only showered and moisturized at this point, but I wanted to go over the foundation and just tell you a little bit about it before we get started with trying it out. So again, this is the Nars Light Reflecting Advanced Skincare Foundation. It is an advanced skincare hybrid foundation with a natural finish that quickly blurs and smooths while improving skin's clarity over time. It is a medium coverage. The finish is said to be natural. Of course, it's a liquid foundation. Some of the highlighted ingredients is biometric oaks, Japanese lily turf, cocoa peptides, and milk thistle. Don't know what none of that stuff is, but hey, if they say it's good for your skin, let's try it out. What else you need to know? It says this breathable medium coverage buildable foundation quickly conceals visible redness, blemishes, dark spots while blurring the looks of wrinkles, pores, and texture. It's powered by 70% skincare ingredients for visible, improved clarity, plus light reflecting complex for enhanced luminosity. The up to all day wear formula is suitable for most skin types, including sensitive. Yeah, so I mean, it all sounds good. And even on the box, girl, it says improve skin's radiance by 61%, more even skin tone by 93%. Baby, y'all promising a lot, but we're gonna put it to the test and see what she does. So the shade that I got is Macao. That's the shade I get in all their foundation, and it is a medium deep number 4. And also to mention, this is 1 fluid ounce, and the retail price of this, I believe, is $49. I picked mine up at Sephora. I believe Ulta also carries it, and of course you can buy it straight from Nars, so that's cool. So this is the foundation here. It is in a nice square bottle. So this is the bottle. It looks quite small to be 1 fluid ounce compared to the Natural Radiant foundation. It's like, maybe because it's skinny and tall, it just makes it give you the appearance that you're getting more. And then the sheer glow is like fat and chunky, and it gives you the appearance that you're getting more. I don't know. It just seems like you're not getting a lot. This don't look like 1 fluid ounce, but baby, it says 1 fluid ounce. So, you know, we just gonna take the people's word for it. Okay, so oh, before I put that on, also, I picked up from Sephora the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I love silicone primers personally. I feel like it just gives you like a blurring effect to the skin. So love that for us. Let me open it first. So this is what the formula looks like for the primer. Just put it on. Oh, wow. This feels so good. I'm not even like lying. It feels so hydrating. I don't even think this says this is like a hydrating primer, but oh my god, it feels like so rich on the skin. Like I like this. I like this, and this was only $5, you guys. $5. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with 1 pump. I'm just gonna give it a good shake. Take it off. Of course, it comes with a pump. Love that for us. Give it a couple of. All right. It's very light. It's not really thick. You zoom in so you guys can see. It seems to have a nice consistency. I'm going to zoom in and put some on so you guys can see. I'm going to be using this blush. Oh, I'm going to be using this Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. to put it on. So you guys see that covered up my dark spots pretty good. I have like some spotting here from like a breakout. I'm gonna take some back on my spot, tap it in here. And as you guys can see, it does a pretty good job at blurring and covering any dark spots. my skin without it, and then with. So it's really, really nice coverage. Go ahead and start to buff it into the rest of my face. Now you could use a beauty blender for this if you like, but I just like to put my foundation on lately with a blending brush. I feel like you get more coverage opposed to a beauty blender. Yeah, and I'm trying my camera out in 4K. I noticed that it keeps going blurry and then it focuses again because I do have it on the autofocus feature. So hopefully this footage turned out okay. This is my first time shooting in 4K on this camera, because to be honest, I just figured out how to turn it on 4K, baby, because I knew they said that was included when I purchased it, like on a box, but I didn't know that I didn't know how to turn it on. So this is 2 pumps of the foundation. I really want to call it like 1.5, because you know when you first use a new foundation and that first pump, it didn't come out really full. So I'm gonna say this is about a pump and a half for the amount that I'm using. But I would definitely say it's a nice medium coverage foundation, and I prefer medium to light coverage. I don't really like heavy full coverage concealers because I just feel like they feel really heavy on your face. But I really, really like it. It's a yes for me. Quick wine break. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to try to use most of my Nars products that I have. So I'm going to go in next with my Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer. I am in the shade Walnut. You guys, honestly, I've had this concealer for maybe 2 years now, and I don't really reach for it that often. It's just not one of my favorites because it's not heavy enough for me personally. I am just going to go in where I normally would with my concealer. Drag it down side of my nose, like so. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe M173 brush to just blend this on in. Now, if you guys watched my last vlog, you guys know I also picked up this concealer from Huda Beauty from Sephora. It's the Overreach concealer. I got it in the shade Peanut. I kind of just want to try it out. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and just go over the concealer under my eyes just to give myself a little bit more coverage. Oh, no. I don't think I like the shade of this. I think it's a little too orangey. It's always one thing I gotta forget, but I'm gonna take this damp beauty blender and I'm just going to go over everything, make sure that it's nice and blended in, no harsh lines, like so. Next, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm just using the Sephora Make No Mistakes foundation and concealer stick, and I like to use this to bronze and kind of conceal my face. So I'm going in with my Real Techniques contour brush to blend that in. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and bake. I'm going to be using my Mercier Translucent setting powder in the shade Honey with just like this little sponge. Girl, I got it from the beauty supply store. I ain't going to even lie to you. And I'm just going to put this in all the places I applied my concealer. And yeah, I like my face to be like really chiseled, or like to give the appearance that it's chiseled. So setting my face the way I do really help with that. Now, don't be alarmed. It's going to look very Casper, very coffin chic, you know what I'm saying? But trust the process. Like, trust the process. So, I'm going to let this set on my face. In the meantime, I'm going to work on my brows. Hey guys, so I went ahead and did my lashes and my eyebrows off camera only because it's the same thing. I always do. So, if you guys want to know my technique or what I, do, just look at one of my old videos. But I used the Kiss So Wispy lashes in the style number 9. They look like this, if it will focus. And then for brows, I use my Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil, and for mascara I use my L'Oreal Telescopic. It's here somewhere. But anyway, I let my powder sit on long enough. Now I'm gonna go in with my One Size Beauty setting powder and a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some of this up and start to dust off that excess powder. So it's kind of getting rid of it, but then also toning it down a lot. Now for under my eyes, I'm not going to go in with any powder. I'm just going to kind of dust it off because I do want the under eyes of my face to look a lot brighter. So I'm not really going to be trying to take off much of that powder. Do you feel me? So now to set my bronzer, I'm going to be using my BareMineral's bronzer in the shade Warmth. And this is just to set the cream that I put on my face. I try other bronzers, you guys, but ultimately I just always come back to this. This is just one that works for me the best. Like, it's not too like dark, but then again it's like, I don't know, it's just like, it's just right. I don't know. You know that saying, if it's broke, don't fix it. Like, that's how I feel about my bronzer. Like, it ain't broke, baby. So why I keep trying to change it up? It ain't worth it. Next, you guys know I love my jelly highlight from Too Faced, in the shade Gilded Champagne. This is a discontinued item. However, e.l.f. does sell a jelly highlight. So if you're interested in something similar, just check them out. I'm going to be picking up a little bit of this on my beauty blender. And I'm just going to be going over it to add a little bit of a glow. Do you guys see that? It's just like literally a natural glow, like a within glow. Like maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Gilded Champagne. So I'm just going to put that here. I like to put it a little bit on my cheeks too. So when I smile, I got like a little glow. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, put it down the bridge of my nose, and also the center of my forehead, like so. Okay, so next I'm gonna be going in with this Colourpop blush stick in the shade Invite Only. I'm just gonna use a little bitty dab of this, put a little bit on my nose. It looks really crazy now, but it's gonna look fine. I'm gonna take this blush brush from e.l.f. and just blend that in like so. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my Nars. Y'all keep forgetting this thing is broke. I dropped this and it shattered, but it's my Orgasm blush, and baby, it's crumbled up into a million pieces, but I just ain't gonna let it go. I ain't gonna let it go. I ain't. I'm just gonna go on top of that, and again, just set that cream in. Because honestly, I feel like Nars Orgasm blush doesn't really have a big color payoff. That's just me personally. So I like to go in with a cream blush underneath it to kind of give me that pigment, and then this is just kind of like to top it off, you know. It kind of got like a little shimmer to it, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see that I put anything on. Like, that just make me want to go in and put a little bit more on, but maybe you gotta like layer it a little bit. Okay, that's good, that's good. Next, I'm going to take a black eyeliner and just put this on my bottom lash line, like so. I'm going to take my telescopic mascara and coat my bottom lashes. So for lips, I'm just going to be doing a gloss. I'm going to be using my Buxom lip gloss in the shade Dolly. And then I'm also going to be mixing it a little bit with this Sephora lip gloss in the shade Browny Touch. I really like the color on this, and this doesn't really got a lot of color. But I'm going to be lining my lips with my Ride or Die lip pencil. It is the Espresso lip pencil by NYX. Honey, she lives for her. And y'all gotta excuse my lips, because honestly they is giving real crusty right now, because it's winter time and they are peeling so bad, like peeling. They're red, irritated. It's just crazy. And I do like to slightly overdraw my top lip, just a little bit. So I'm going to be going in first with Browny Touch by Sephora. If you're a woman of color, this is a really nice color. Like, look at it. It's so nice. I didn't put on a lot because I don't want a lot of that color on. Next, I'm going to go over it with this Buxom lip gloss. Okay, so to finish it all off, I'm going to be setting my face with my Milani Make It Last Dewy Setting Spray. Y'all, I honestly feel like this is a really good dupe for MAC's Fix Plus Spray. Like, let me know in the comments below if you agree and you tried this, but this shit is amazing. Like, if you've never had it or you haven't tried it, then baby, you need to go try it, because honey, she gonna get the girls what they need to be gave. I love it. Oh, wait, y'all, I lied. Oh my god. I'm going back in with my bronzer, and I'm gonna take this fluffy brush. I didn't realize it until I looked in the mirror and I was like, something missing. And I usually like to take this and kind of put it in my crease just to add a little bit of depth. Now you could take a highlight and highlight your brow bone as well, but I don't have one right here besides that Gilded Honey, and it's like a jelly highlight, so I wouldn't have too much control with it. So I'm gonna just kind of, now to finish the look off, honey, we're gonna go ahead and spray our face with our Milani Make It Last Dewy face mist. Drown yourself in it a little bit if you have to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, take my scarf off, and I'll be back and let you guys know my final thoughts on this foundation. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I'm finished getting completely ready. I just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on this here product. Overall, I really love the foundation. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous and stunning on. I think that it wears really nice, and I also think that it will look really nice in photos. Now, I will say that I can't really see like my pores. I think it does really like blur out your pores and give you more of a like youthful look in a sense. But I do honestly feel like this foundation is very similar to their Sheer Glow and to their Natural Radiant. If I had to choose between the two, I would say this and a Natural Radiant is really similar to me personally. I can't really differentiate the two. I own the Sheer Glow, I own the Natural Radiant, and now I own this one, and they all feel the same. The only thing that I will say about this one is I do feel like it does blur my pores a little bit more. As far as like the skin aspect of it, as far as skin improving your skin radiance by 61% and even out your skin tone and having all these healthy ingredients that's good for your skin, honey, a first impression is not gonna give me what I need to attest to the validity of that. Okay, so I don't know. It's gonna take a couple of wears for me to say, oh, you know, I feel like that dark spot that I had on the side of my face is starting to lighten, and I feel like my face doesn't feel so heavy. That I can't attest to none of that right now. All I can say is it looks good. It looks good. So again, I do really love this. I don't regret purchasing it at all. I think it's just another beautiful foundation from Nars. Again, if you're someone who already owns the Natural Radiant or the Sheer Glow, don't feel the need to go out and purchase this unless you just really want to, girl. But it's really no difference that I would see that will make me compelled to have to spend $50 on it. I was running out of my Natural Radiant, and I love that foundation. And instead of opposed to just repurchasing that, I tried out this new one because it's like, it's a new shiny toy in the market, so why not try it out? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I bad what I already had when they got a new toy sitting right here? So if it's a circumstance like that, then yeah, definitely give it a try. Definitely give it a try. Like I said, I don't regret buying it. I think it's an absolutely beautiful foundation, and I would definitely repurchase it again. So yeah, that's pretty much my final thoughts on the foundation. Love it. Feels very lightweight on my face. Doesn't really feel like I'm wearing a heavy foundation. Definitely medium coverage, buildable coverage. So if you're someone who wants a more full coverage, you could definitely build this up. And it will still look and feel very beautiful on the skin, I feel. Yeah. So yeah, those are my final thoughts. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You guys, my goal is to reach 400 subscribers by my birthday, so help your girl get there. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button now before you go. Comment down below any questions you may have about the foundation that I did not mention in this video. I would love to answer them for you. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, dolls.